My name is Jitender. I am here to tell you about spoken English today. As we all know that spoken English is very much important these days, and I have given some points here. Let's see what are the points, because spoken English is something which is very essential nowadays. So very first point is very much important in this era. As you know, speaking of English is very much important in this today's era. And if someone is speaking English, that he is considered to be an educated, otherwise somewhere we feel that he is not that much importance. Now, in second point, I have mentioned here, must emphasize on pronunciation. I'm sure guys you know that pronunciation is very much important in the speaking English. If you are pronouncing a word correctly, then only you can create an impact on the speaker's mind. Third, stressing a word in sentence. Of course, if you are giving stress, a particular stress, whichever word you want to highlight, you should stress that word in a particular sentence, and of course it will make your speech effective also. You need not to use very tough sentences. Use most common sentences which are very easy to be understood by the other people also, because speaking is an art, and until and unless the audience will not understand you, then that art will not be as successful. So you should use always most common sentences which can be understood by each and everyone. Use easy words to make your speech effective. It is very important. Use those words. Don't use tough words from the dictionary. Always use the easiest word, so that it will make your speech very effective. Start thinking in English. It is very important, students. If you will start thinking in English, then automatically your fluency will increase. And if you will start thinking in English, then you will start feeling in English. And if you will start feeling in English, then definitely you are going to be fluent in speaking English. Give proper pauses while speaking. Of course, always respect all the punctuation marks, comma, full stop, semicolon. Give a proper space whenever you are speaking, so that you don't be too high on the road or in the speaking. You should always use pauses to give a particular emphasis in your speech. Give pause according to punctuation mark. I told you, you should use the punctuation marks, and you should give proper pauses according to the punctuation marks. English is a very poetic language, my dear students. If you will use English as a poem, if you will sing that language, then definitely you are the one who will create a great impact on the speaker. Start enjoying the language while speaking, as it is fun. Believe me, if you will start enjoying this language as we enjoy our mother tongue, then definitely your speaking style will automatically increase. Start using the English sentences with your friends and family. This is important to create an atmosphere around you. You should use the English language with your friends, with your families, with your relatives. You always use English as a mode of communication. Until and unless you will not use it as a mode of communication, then definitely you are going to lack somewhere. Believe me, students, if you will start using this language as a mode of communication, then definitely it is very helpful and it will create a great impact on your life as well as on your future along with your career. Ignore grammatical mistakes in initial stage. While you are speaking, please ignore the things. Do not feel, do not go ahead with so much of emphasis that I have committed such mistake. Come on, mistakes are there to be committed. In initial stage, it's okay with grammatical mistakes. You can always go ahead with that. Speak as if you are an expert and no one is superior to you. Believe me, if you will use English language as you will think yourself as an expert, and if you will think yourself as an expert, then definitely you will get that confidence while speaking. And if you will speak in confidence, then definitely it is very much essential to speak in fluency. So guys, this is all on spoken English, and I'm sure this will create an impact on your life. So happy speaking. And now I am going to tell you about the future tense, as I am here to tell you about the future tense. What are the uses of future tense? Let's go ahead with that also. So students, future tense is a tense which is a very hypothetical tense, as past tense which has already passed, we have already lived that life, that becomes our past. And present tense tells us the present time which we are living at this moment, and future is just a prediction. We cannot be sure for future tense. That's why it is known as hypothetical tense also. However, future tense do have all those four subtypes which other present and past tense have, like simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. So these tenses I will explain how you will use future indefinite or simple future. If we will go ahead with simple future tense, then let's see. Simple future tense, to describe an event or an action we believe or think will happen in future. Means something which we believe or we think that this thing is going to be happened in future, then we will use simple future. An example I am telling you: my uncle's family will visit us next month for 2 weeks. Simple future tense. Now, in another thing I can show you, another use, that is to talk about the events beyond our control. Something which is not in our control or that is beyond our control, then we will use simple future. Likewise, example is they will celebrate their 25th anniversary tomorrow. So of course that is a pre-described or preset event is there, that is that 25th anniversary is going to come. That is beyond our command or beyond our control. So it will definitely come. So we are using this. Now we can see, to communicate a decision made at the time of speaking. and when we speak or when we communicate, the decision which has already made at the time of speaking. An example is, you look tired, I will get a refreshing tea for you. Simple future tense. This is already decided, means that is something which has already been decided when I am speaking, that I will get refreshing drink for you. Right? So next tense is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is to talk about an event that will be in progress at the given point of time. We have the given point of time in future. So something which will be in progress in the future tense or in the future time, then we will use this. I will be making the arrangements for the conference. Future continuous tense. So that means I have already decided, and at that time about which you are talking about, I will be making arrangements for the conference. That's what is already being divided, or that is supposed to happen at that time. Future perfect tense is to tell you or to describe the action that will be completed by a certain time in future. That is, in certain time in future which will be completed. We are sure that this action will be completed in that much or in the future time, and that to describe that action we will use future perfect tense. Likewise, the team will have finished the assignment by next week. Means we are assuming that this assignment will be finished within next week. So that's why I have used future perfect tense. The team will have finished the assignment by next week. And now we will come to future perfect continuous tense. And future perfect continuous tense is the tense to talk about the duration of an activity that started at some point in past will continue to happen at a future point in time. Means some action which has already been started in past, and we suppose or we think that that action will be continued in future also, which has already been started earlier. So example, by the next year I will have been working here from last 10 years. So that means I have already been working from last 10 years, and by next year I will complete 10 years. Right? So these are the tenses in future tense, and I think you have understood these tenses. I am focusing on these things so that you can get it, all the things. And I think that's all for the day in future tense. Happy learning. Bye.